Hello fellow Sudokans and welcome to Zen and the Art of the Guardian Sudoku Puzzle. It's Saturday the 15th of July 2023 and I hope you are keeping at your best today. You don't have to dress up for me, it's okay, I can't see you and you can't see me, which is just as lucky for you. What's happening in the world? I see rather surprisingly in a Russian newspaper, apparently Vladimir Putin has said that he tried to get rid of Prigozhin or separate Prigozhin from his troops, hoping that he could keep the Wagner troops in place and just replace Prigozhin with somebody else. But Prigozhin wasn't having any of it. And this is a rather weird admission, I must say. It's pretty strange. I wasn't expecting that kind. Like in these dictatorial type people, they don't normally admit to this kind of weakness. This kind of, which is, I mean, it's really a failure, I guess, on his part, right? So that's a surprising development. We'll see where it leads, and I still have no idea about whether or not Prigozhin has any political ambitions. It doesn't seem like it. He doesn't seem like a politician. So we wonder what's going on. Right, okay, shall we get on with the game of Sudoku as specified in The Guardian as expert level game? I can see a couple of things already. Something dealing with 7, something dealing with 1s, several things, in fact, before I even begin. So shall I go with 1 or 7 first? I don't think it matters. Let's try the 7s. We've got 7s blocking down here and across there, so there's a 7 we can place there. We've got 7s going up here, 7s going up here, and across there, which will give us a 7 in that position. 7 across here and up here means that that's a 7. 7 down here and across here is all I need to finish off the 7. So that was a good number to start with. Right, now I see the 1s as well before we even stop to pause for a second. I see the 1s here and I see the 1s blocking across like so. And that's what I saw whilst chatting to you. Now, is there anything else that we can do? We've got 1s up there. We will have 1s in those squares. Not quite down here. Okay. Right. So that's a reasonable start with the 1s and the 7s. We have a 4 blocking across like this and a 4 down there, so that's going to give us 4 there, which will continue to the bottom and place another 4 there. Okay, we have 4 blocking this square, this 4 blocking those 2 squares, 4 blocking here and 4 blocking here. So that's a 4. We have 4 across these 2 rows and a 1 there, so we can also place a 4 there. I think we are lacking a digit 6. I was looking at this block here and thinking to myself, what do we need? We need a 3, we need a 6, and we need 2, 3 and 6. But I see a 2 intersecting. We've got a 3 blocking down here. But then when I'm looking for the 6s, I'm hitting a blank. I'm hitting a brick wall, not finding any. So that means there are no 6s. Okay, message understood. Right, forget 6 for now. Concentrate on other things. In that case, maybe we should go through what else we can do. 1 and 2 block up here, so we've got a pair of 1 and 2 in these two squares. So, knowing that's 1 and 2, this has to be 6, 8, and 9, and this digit down here cannot be 6, 8, or 9, and therefore must be a 3. Oh yeah, I've seen the 3s blocking down. I just didn't get as high as 3 yet. 3s will be in these squares here, won't they? Okay. Okay, so 2 and 6. We have 3 across here, 3 up here, 3 down there, so we can place a 3 in that square. I think over here we're missing 2, 3, 6, 9, aren't we? There's no 2, there's no 3, there's no 6, there's no 9, and we've got 2, 3, and 9 here, so that's going to be our first digit, 6. Get rid of that duck, and here we can place a 5. Where should we be looking now? I'm not sure. Let's just have a quick look through and just maybe pencil in some blue stuff so I know where I ought to be looking. Oh, 7 I've got already. Well, I've discovered something, but I don't know if it's going to lead to anything or not. But I see that we have 2 and 4 blocking this square, and we have 2 and 4 blocking this square. So in this row, this has to be a pair of 2 or 4 only. And these have to be 6 or 8 only. But come back to this, because I think 2, 4 only allowed here. So let me think again. Okay, well, I've seen something different now anyway, but I see the 5 blocking like this, so that means 5 is in one of these squares blocking across here, 5 going up to the top and 5 going up there. It's amazing how when you're looking at one thing you see something different. I'm going to think again. This was 2, 4. Okay, didn't get me what I was hoping it might get me. This could be time consuming if I try to continue without pencil marks, but I'll go on a bit longer. Aha, okay, I've just remembered something. We have our 2 blocking up here, right? So 2 is in either this square or this square, and we have a 3 in this row. So 2 and 3 both block this square here. We don't have 2 or 3 in this column yet, and we only have 3 empty squares, so 2 and 3 will be in those squares. And this will not be 2 or 3, it will in fact be a 9. Okay, so now the 9 blocks across like this to the end, come on, and 9 over here. That's going to give us a 9 in that square. That didn't get me very far though. It's just a tiny way forward. Oh, but wait. 9 down, 9 up. In fact, it got me quite a long way forward. I just was not looking properly. There we go, 9 there as well, and 9 down there. Yes, it was a very useful 9. All it needed was to look a bit closer. And 9 is now finished, in fact. That was very useful. Okay, so missing digits here are going to be 2 and 3. This is 2 and 3 as well. We have the possibility of a unique rectangle conundrum. So I'm going to investigate just in case. I know this is not 2 or 3. Shall we see what it could be? It's not 1. It's not 2, 3. It's not 4. It's not 5. Looks like it could be 6. It's not 7. It could be 8. Okay, so it's 6 or 8 in this square. And we've got some 6 8s down like this as well, haven't we? 6 8 like this. Because we had 2 and 4 in those squares, I remember. And we had 6 and 8 here and here. That's also a 6 8. Anyway, that's probably not what I should be focusing on at the moment. Let's look elsewhere, shall we? In fact, let's have a little tour of the digits again, just in case things have changed that I haven't really spotted. Yeah, now that we know that the 2 is across here, blocks across there, so that'll be our 2, and this will be our 6. And our 2 blocking up here and up here means that that is our 2. This will be our 1. And 1 blocks to the bottom here and 1 across there. So there's a 1. And for this column, what do we need? Come on, what do we need? We need 3, I believe. 3 blocks across there. That's going to be a 3 there. Missing digits down here are 5, 6, and 8. Here's a 5, here's an 8. The 6s we don't quite know yet. And down here we've got 2 or 6. So 2 blocking across here, 2 blocking across here, and 2 down here means that that's 2. Then 2 going up here and up here means that's 2. Okay, so now we know that this is a 2 here and this is a 4 there. Having remembered what we did before. 4 blocks across here, now that's going to be the 4. And we've still got our 6, 8 to get in these squares. Like so. And this is also 6, 8 now, of course. Right, 3, 6, and 8 are missing here. 3 and 8 block this square, so this, in fact, will put an end to some of our misery, because we now know that that's a 6. And the 6 will block down here. That will give us a 6 in that square. And we know that this is an 8. If you don't believe me, you can see the 8 blocking up there, like so. And of course, that is going to give us over here a 3. And the 3 will block down there, giving us 3 in that square. And the missing digit here is a 2. And we still need a 2 down here. Right. Okay, we have 1 blocking this square and 1 blocking this square, so that's the 1 for the column. and 1 blocking down here, and across there is the final digit of 1. Five blocks across here and across there, so that's our 5. Oh, it's actually the middle. It's actually the missing number in that column. 5 across like so, that's going to give us a 5 there, and 5 blocking like this means that that's the final 5. Sixes and 8s everywhere, so when we see an 8 like this, this is going to help us. We know that this can't be an 8. That is going to be an 8. 8 blocks up here, that's going to put an 8 there. 8 blocks up there, that's going to be an 8. 8 blocks across here, that's going to be an 8. And the 8 blocking across here will give us an 8 there. And now we've got 6s. Those 6s that I said, those 6 8s everywhere. 6 there, 6 there, 6 there, 6 there, and 6 there. That's our 6s. Signs of the I don't know, the demonic signs or something. I don't believe in such nonsense anyway. Thank you very much. Hope to see you later, although I am about to take apart my computer. Let's hope I can put it back together again. Bye-bye.